going to get involved in lotteries and gambling. First off, it's hypocritical. For decades, they put people away for the same kind of gambling in prison. And it's really sickening. Governments should never be involved in these kind of illicit things. This should all be in private hands. And this is a very good reason why. I'm about to read you breaking news from December 19th, 2015, from the Associated Press. Lottery scandal has states worried. State lotteries are being fixed. Can you believe it? Being fixed. I'm going to read you it right now. Hold on to your hat. You can't believe how corrupt our government has become. Des Moines, Iowa. The allegations read like a movie plot. A lottery industry insider installs undetectable software giving him advanced knowledge of winning numbers. Then enlists accomplices to play those numbers and collect the jackpots. And they secretly enrich themselves for years until a misstep exposes them. Eddie Tipton, former security director of the Multi-State Lottery Association, has been convicted of fraud for fixing one jackpot in Des Moines. But prosecutors say his high-tech scheme extended far beyond Iowa. He's accused of tampering with lottery drawings in 4 states over 6 years, and investigators are expanding their inquiry nationwide. Investigators have asked states to review jackpots produced by the number generators Tipton had access to, and whose winning numbers were specifically requested by ticket buyer. They hope to talk with anyone aware of such payouts being collected by someone other than the person who ends up with the money, said Rob Sand, a state prosecutor in Des Moines who is leading the probe. The inquiry is sending a chill through state governments that depend on public confidence in contests that generate $20 billion annually in lottery revenue. What a filthy racket. Quote, it would be pretty naive to believe that they are the only 4, end quote, jackpots involved. And now retired Iowa Deputy Attorney General Thomas H. Miller, who oversaw the investigation for 2+ years, quote, if you find one cockroach, you have to assume there are 100 more you haven't found, end quote. 37 states and U.S. territories use random number generators from the Iowa-based association, can you believe it, which administers games and distributes prizes for the lottery consortium. Consortium sounds like a mafiosa family. What the hell is this? So far, Colorado, Wisconsin, and Oklahoma have confirmed paying jackpots valued at a total of $8 million, allegedly linked to Tipton and Associates. Tipton, 52, was sentenced to 10 years, but is free pending appeal and being convicted at trial of trying to claim a $16.5 million jackpot in Iowa. He's also charged with criminal conduct and money laundering involving the other 3 state lotteries. This is nationwide. State lotteries are being fixed. This is incredible. And you're worried about foreign entities being your enemies? You gotta be kidding yourself, America. They're right here, right home, homegrown. This is disgusting. And we need term limits on Congress, the House of Representatives and the Senate, and on every state legislator in the union. And all these towns, villages, and cities, and all these counties, we need one government per county, one highway department, and when we get good at this, one fire department, one police department. And when we get really good at it, we have one national police force, one national fire department, one national highway department. You get the drift. This is bullshit. And by the way, in November, a month ago, 2015, our state assembly speaker was convicted on all kinds of charges, extortion, money laundering, etc. And a week ago, our state Senate leader and son were both convicted on various charges. And this is the state of our government in New York. And I dare say it must be across the country with no term limits. Term limits are the answer to all this. Get them out of office as soon as possible. They lay around for decades. Both those men were in office for decades and decades and decades. And this is the only way we can resolve this, is through term limits. And that's all I wanted to say. Use our heads, term limits and consolidation, before we get robbed from within, which has been happening. We're being robbed from within. Never mind the outside fantasies and fears. Right here, his country is getting robbed right now from within. Term limits and consolidation. Have a nice night.